The One Piece chapter 764. Well, what can we say? The secrets about Corazon is revealed. It's indeed true that he was never mute to begin with. He has only uh, lied about that since I guess the traumatic incident that Don Flamingo and he felt was a good cover story for him in order to think he gone mute, and he reveals that he did not love his brother. In fact, he hates him because he was also a kind world noble, Corazon or Rociante, whatever you can call him. But let's just call him Corazon. He believed in the father and mother's kind parts. And he has always hated his brother because his brother has always been born evil. That was seen in the flashback when they were tortured. Doffy swore revenge on all the people that were torturing them, showing that, true, when you are feeling that, it's obvious you are going to feel anger and towards to hate them. But in a way, you can. At the beginning, I thought, now you're making Doffy sympathetic. Now you're making him unsympathetic again. I mean, come on. Who? Now it's pretty obvious that despite his tragic past and all the things he has been through and all that stuff, he has been ego from the very beginning. Either way, Corazon also reveals he's a devil fruit user that ate the Nagi Nagi no Mi, can apparently create a soundproof wall that allows unnecessary voices to be heard. But he is still clumsy. That is still his gag. He also reveals, you know the secret about the D. We do not get a clue, as per usual, but we do get some word clue that apparently in Corazon's home world, there was the people used to say that if you do something bad, the D will come and get you. This is a clue that meaning that this is a clue that the D is indeed the lifelong enemies of the 20 Kings. And that's one, the D's is called the God's natural enemy. But the strange thing is, he says, if celestial people are commonly considered gods, then your goal might be to destroy the world. But it's completely different from what Duffy wants to do. D should think the opposite of God. I don't really get what that should mean, but in a way I could say the D wants to destroy the world that, the 20 dragons have created. Either way, after that, Law decides not to rat Corazon out since Corazon did not rat him out. So after that, he leaves a note saying he kidnaps Law and trying to find a cure. And it's revealed he's in contact with future Fleet Admiral Sengoku, who has another name right this instance. And apparently he's called Commander. But we also meet Virgo, who we heard Virgo was indeed the thirst Corazon. That is also true. But since Virgo is there, I have a feeling he is actually gonna find out through him every secret or something. But either way, they try to get to many doctors, but they all turn him away because they all fear the disease. Eventually, during one time when Law is sleeping, Corazon feels pity for the little guy and says that even though you stabbed me, that did not hurt. The pain you've been through is worse. And that actually begins to soften Law's heart. But after that, the phone rings and Don Flamingo is the one and is on the other line. What will happen, I have no idea. This episode was a little feel good. It's a little bit shocking though to see so many doctors turn them away. They all should be doctors. They all should do all that stuff, but in the end, they all believe that Amber disease is still contagious or all that stuff. Corazon is also a pretty kind character. I can now understand why Law looked up to him later. But this flashback is far from over, which is the only thing I do not like. Too many. I mean, how could Law really be saved? That's what I really want to know now. But also, it's revealed that only the four executives knows of, and Virgo, of course, knows of Don Flamingo's past. So what I wonder though is, how did Don Flamingo find out about Corazon's motive? It must have been through Virgo or something, or maybe now that he's calling, he's laying up a trap for him. Either way, I like this chapter. Give me your thoughts if you have any.